Donald Trump is still one of the most unpopular politicians in America. Don't let a handful of weak Democrats in the Senate fool you into thinking otherwise. Every day, he proves it himself through those angry outbursts on Truth Social and his sinking approval numbers. And honestly, his latest meltdown was next-level bizarre.
In a meeting with the Syrian president earlier today, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a big ally of yours, said that she would rather see you focused on nonstop domestic policy meetings here at the White House instead of nonstop foreign policy meetings. What's your response to her saying that, and also saying that grocery prices are up and not down, as you've said?
Yeah, so I don't know what happened to Marjorie. She's a nice woman, but I don't know what happened. She's lost her way, I think. But I have to view the presidency as a worldwide situation, not locally. I mean, we could have a world that's on fire where wars come to our shores very easily if you had a bad president. We had a horrible president, and we ended up with Russia, Ukraine. So Biden had the highest inflation in history, and we now are at a very low point. We're going to be hitting 1.5% pretty soon. So we're at a low point, and he was a high point. We did that. Food prices are way down. It's all coming down. And the biggest decrease, of course, is energy. And, you know, as goes energy, goes everything else. Because when energy comes down, the oil, the electric, I think you're going to see $2 gasoline or something very close to that. In fact, we're already in the twos, but I think you're going to be seeing very soon $2 gasoline. That's like the equivalent of a massive tax cut. We're going to be bringing them down. Without tariffs, this country would be in such trouble, as they were for many years. That's why we owe $38 trillion. And one of the things we're going to do, we're going to issue a dividend to our middle-income people and lower-income people of about $2,000. And we're going to use the remaining tariffs to lower our debt. We're going to be lowering our debt, which is a national security thing. So we're doing a lot of good work. And the numbers were reported so incorrectly. The real numbers are trillions of dollars have been taken in or gotten in terms of investment from the tariffs. And so if that were ever reversed, it would be a disaster. Frankly, it would be a national security problem for our country. And nobody... Where's Erica?
She's right. Swearing in right now.
Just so your name is example, China. China was going to hit us with rare earth. Now, everybody says, so what does that mean? Magnets. If China refused to give magnets, because they have a monopoly on magnets, because they were allowed to happen over a 32-year period, there wouldn't be a car made in the entire world. There wouldn't be a radio. There wouldn't be a television. There wouldn't be internet. There wouldn't be anything, because magnets are such a part. Now, nobody knows what magnets are.
I mean, we've seen weird from Trump before, but the whole scene with Erica Kirk, beyond uncomfortable. Even she looked uneasy, and that says something. But before we get into that mess, make sure to hit that like button, it helps a ton, and subscribe if you want more real talk like this. Now, about Trump's sudden interest in foreign policy, please. He's not some global strategist. The only reason he loves meeting foreign leaders is because they flatter him. They call him sir, they bring him gifts, it feeds his ego. It's not about diplomacy, it's about vanity. And when he's not bragging about that, he's lying through his teeth about inflation and gas prices, pretending food costs are dropping when everyone knows they're not. Then there's his new tariff dividend idea, which sounds nice until you realize he's just trying to give you back a tiny piece of the money his tariffs already took from you. That's not leadership. That's a scam. And as for the Erica Kirk moment, yes, it was weird, and yes, it was gross. But it's also classic Trump. He's always used women as props, and this was no different. Erica's not just some innocent bystander either. She runs Turning Point USA, an organization that's been called out for pushing harmful, divisive rhetoric while protecting billionaire interests. It's the same old playbook: distract the public, blame the poor, protect the powerful. Trump's public behavior lately also shows something deeper: cognitive decline, plain and simple. His rambling about magnets was painful to watch. Nobody knows what magnets are? Come on. This isn't leadership, it's incoherence. And while he's losing grip on reality, people are losing access to health care, prices keep rising, and billionaires keep cashing in. If that doesn't make you angry, I don't know what will. So yeah, Trump's still unpopular for good reason, and the fact that some Senate Democrats are still caving to him, that's the real disappointment. These politicians aren't protecting the public anymore, they're protecting their donors. We deserve better. Don't let them gaslight you into silence. Keep calling it out. Keep paying attention. And if you're as fed up as I am, show it. Like, comment, and keep fighting. Until next time, stay sharp, stay loud, and don't let the noise distract you from the truth.